fresitas de YouTube, un día más en este canal donde no tenemos globos, pero tenemos manos. Let's go.
Y yo ahí estoy con ellos.
Hello?
It's Shirosaki. Are you in Yokohama again, Yagami-san?
Yeah. Is this
Sí,
about Ahara's trial?
estoy.
Yes, regarding the appeal. The prosecution says they want to consult with us. Off the
Bueno,
record.
Off the record? What do you mean?
They want to discuss with the judge beforehand whether or not Hara's murder footage is admissible evidence. The video has gone viral, of course, and nobody's really sure how to handle it.
Is the prosecution really gonna hold the line on it being a deep fake?
That's quite possible. Which is why we're meeting today in the courthouse conference room. I'm sorry for the short notice, but could you join us?
sí, vamos al juzgado, venga.
Of course. I'll be there.
Thank you very much.
Hola,
No need to rush.
Coloso.
There's still plenty of time.
Pero solo llevo un
Just
jersey.
be sure you're there, please.
Para ti es mucha ropa llevar un jersey y un pantalón. ¿Cómo vas a trabajar? ¿En calzoncillos? Vamos al juzgado. Uy, mira, y el taxi aquí. Si es que esta oficina está mucho mejor puesta que la mía, ¿eh? 100%. ¿Qué va? ¿Qué dices? Mira. ¿Qué dices, Coloso? ¿Pues es un jersey normal? ¿Qué me estás contando? De verdad, los tripis, ¿eh? Ojalá trabajar yendo en pijama polar. Pijama polar, sí. Exacto.
So what you're saying is, Yui Mamiya was not a victim of sexual battery, but rather she conspired with Akihiro Ehara to fake a murder alibi.
Sí,
We've already
exacto.
closed the book on that ordeal, yet now the defense wants to write a sequel?
Este tiene cara de pocos amigos, ¿eh? No me lo va a poner fácil.
To establish the defendant's motive in the harassment, we need to bring the Mikoshiba murder to light. The groping itself was staged. It was all part of their script, right down to the guilty verdict.
It sounds like the defendant has some strong hostility for the court.
Ihara got the court to accept his murder alibi by twisting the legal process to his own ends. It was easy to miss, because at the time, Mikoshiba's body hadn't been found yet. But we have to admit that we all got duped.
We? You're not even a lawyer. You're a detective.
Yagami-sensei still has a license to practice.
Forget what I said if it offended you, prosecutor.
My superiors always told me that in his youth, your Genda-sensei was a difficult man. He'd insist his clients were innocent, persisting even in the face of conviction. He was hostile to the prosecution, and was known to fraternize with Kamurocho Yakuza. But it was his sheer disrespect that made my boss hate him.
Damn. You sure know an awful lot about Genda-sensei.
Because I honestly can't say I like him. He treated me like a child when I was starting out.
I'll tell you this, there's no higher praise for the defense than being called difficult by the prosecution.
Now, if we can get back on track, can we confirm the defendant himself has agreed to the appeal?
Sí, ha dicho que
Yes.
sí.
But if Ehara really committed the murder, why would he agree to his alibi being scrutinized?
Ihara's objective isn't to get away with murder.
Then what is he after?
Making a mockery of the legal system.
Then it'd be best not to pay him any attention.
And you'd be right. If your priority is saving
Play
face in front of the
5,
court rather than
Xbox
preserving
o
fairness in the
Nintendo
law.
OLED, lo que quieras,
You've got a
Coloso.
real
Sortean
attitude.
las tres cosas. El que gane ese sorteo elegirá lo que quiera, no te preocupes.
Sorry I'm a bit late.
Si no quieres ninguna, hay capturadoras, hay tarjetas de Amazon, hay ropa, hay de todo.
So, with this appeal, the defense wants to assert the defendant's innocence by establishing his guilt in a murder.
Wait, before we go on, who is this?
He's from the Metropolitan Police. Considering Ehara was on the force, he has a vested interest here.
Bueno.
He's not here to participate, don't worry.
The police can't afford to be embarrassed any further. We need to send the right message to the public.
Can we have your name, please?
The name is Bando.
And your title?
Think of me as a kind of police coordinator.
¿Este no es el que ha visitado a la otra en el hospital?
Forget I'm even here. Please, continue.
¿O se parece mucho? Ah, no, no es. ¿O sí? Es que ha dicho lo mismo, coordinador de seguridad.
So much for this meeting being off the record.
Allow me to restate the prosecution's opinion to the judge. We cannot allow the murder footage to be used as new evidence in Akihiro Ehara's appeal. It's nothing but an online hoax of unknown origin. We can't just casually introduce that into court.
Este es más cabezón
Indeed.
que cubana, ¿eh?
Furthermore, if Ehara bears such hostility towards the court, the footage might end up being a trap.
Trap.
Yes. What if the next viral video proves the original footage was doctored? What if the proceedings have already begun by then? Do we drop the appeal and call it a day? We cannot allow a man like Ehara to swing the court around by its nose at his whims. With that in mind, I believe Ehara's conviction should be upheld and enforced.
Está complicado, tú apunta que se va a librar de asesinato, ¿eh?
Did you think any of this through before filing this appeal?
Yes. We aim to prove the defendant's innocence no matter what your objections may be.
And what about you?
Ehara has to atone for Mikoshiba's murder. I can't look the other way while a killer evades his sentence.
Come now. Is that why you're appealing? If so, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Yagami-san, I understand how you feel, but being innocent of sexual battery isn't guilt for Mikoshiba's murder.
Pues hay un vídeo que lo dice.
What?
We're only appealing the groping case here, so...
Oh, right. Then,
What is this
Vale.
nonsense?
we will prove Ehara's innocent of sexual battery. We have all the evidence we need.
Huh. You mean the murder video? You're no better than the public. You believe everything you read online. Is there any real proof that the video isn't fake? Or are you trying to set a precedent for court sentences to hinge on dubious videos?
True, the prosecution might have a point here, Yagami-san.
What? What?
Pero si son las mismas.
The murder footage may not have shown Ehara-san assaulting anyone, but that alone doesn't prove him innocent.
¿Y quién habla del
Oh,
vídeo del
right.
asesinato?
Then,
No les vale
What is
ninguna
this
respuesta,
nonsense?
¿eh?
Ehara's guilty verdict was wrong. We don't think there was enough evidence at the first trial to result in that verdict.
There was fiber from the victim's underwear found on Ehara's hand.
That was a trick. It was set up with cooperation from the victim.
There is no evidence it was a trick. Are you saying Yui Mamiya and Ehara met beforehand? Is there proof of that? Was there perhaps any security footage we didn't see?
No, the station erases the footage from their cameras after a few days if there's no need to keep it.
Right. But if there's even a chance Ehara and Mamiya were a team, the underwear fiber proves nothing. What were the other deciding factors? Security footage? The smartphone videos we kept seeing on TV? Those don't prove the crime either, because there was a huge time gap in them.
What?
We've done enough legwork to know.
Los tiempos, ¿qué tiempos? Esto no me lo van a aceptar. Este. Si no me lo van a
You
aceptar.
can clearly see that Ahara killed
Oh,
Mikoshiba.
Dios.
Keeping the estimated time of death in mind, it would be impossible for Ahara, as witnessed here, to be in any train
Me
station
va a
in
decir que
Tokyo.
es falso.
The prosecution's stance is that internet video of unknown origin will not be taken seriously. There's too much of a chance it was edited or fabricated.
Then we're at an impasse, aren't we?
Cuando
That's why
termine la
appealing is a waste of
cinemática, te
time.
tiro la
It's a
ruleta,
by-the-book
José.
groper case. Just enforce the sentence.
It's still too early to make that call.
Claro, ¿ves? Es que no... Este... Joder. Este... Tampoco. Este... Pues si eso no es un vídeo.
Here we go.
El ticket no es un vídeo.
The card Ehara used to get through the ticket gate. Did that happen during the gap in the security footage?
Ahara's double used this to go through the gate, then secretly handed it to Ahara after the groping took place.
That's only in the defense's imagination. It's far easier to conclude that Ehara used it himself to go through the gate.
Huh? Is
Claro.
it though?
I don't think this was the time to bring that up. You have to show evidence of a gap in the security footage.
Well, sorry. Let me try this again.
Tampoco. Pero le da a todo ya, tío.
Did you walk around the site with your own 2 feet, prosecutor?
Este es...
Well, no. But I have been to Shinjuku Station plenty of times.
Then you must know they have a mountain of security cameras covering every angle. But if you went there to look carefully, you'd find there are some blind spots. That's Ahara running, while Mamiya chases after him. It seems as though the whole chase is recorded, but this area in dotted lines is a blind spot no camera saw. That's the momentary gap in time where Ahara and his double switched places.
The victim was running right behind Ehara. She would have noticed if they swapped places right in front of her eyes.
De que estén
Oh, but
compinchados,
she
venga,
knew
que
about the
llegas.
swap all along. They were all in on it from the start.
Can you prove that?
We don't have to prove the defendant is innocent, Takano-san.
What?
All we have to prove is that the evidence provided by the prosecution at the trial was insufficient to determine guilt. Because that's the role of the defense counsel.
Indeed it is.
If the prosecution can't debunk any and all possibility that the train groping was a put-up job, then it's innocent until proven guilty.
Then the defense should have brought it up the first time. Although I doubt Shirosaki-sensei actually believed in the defendant's innocence herself.
The guilty verdict at the trial was orchestrated by the defendant. It was our error not to have seen it at the time, but it would be another not to correct ourselves now.
Stop being so dramatic. He's just a subway perv.
That is a statement I cannot abide. The law can't give the impression that a false charge is permissible, even for a subway perv.
Right. I take that back. I misspoke.
Se está poniendo los nervios, ¿eh?
I do believe this case is worth a trial in the appeal court. If the court was misled by a hostile defendant, then only the court can correct it.
Thank you very much.
However, I too have seen Ihara-san's murder footage. I believe it would be difficult to introduce it as evidence in this trial. Therefore, I cannot allow it to be brought into the courtroom at this time.
Es que el vídeo están dando por hecho que es falso, entonces no tiene ningún sentido usarlo, me va a decir, eso es falso. Pues vale.
Sorry, son. Think you've got this covered?
Huh?
I'll poke my head in at the office later.
Very well, we'll be expecting you.
Que no es falso, es verdadero. Pero les interesa decir que es falso.
From public security?
I don't recall saying my department. But yeah,
Este sí es el que ha ido al hospital a
Do you
ver a la
know
otra.
Reiko Kusamoto, the vice minister at the Ministry of Health?
of course.
Any particular reason she's under constant
Si no
surveillance?
recuerdo mal.
A rather bold question, isn't it?
It's just you and me here.
I see you know how to cut to the chase, Yagami-sensei.
Ihara's trial can't be that important to you. So I have to figure I'm the reason you showed up. You want to know where Kawana is, don't you? Were you finally forced to get off your ass because nobody else can get eyes on him?
Kawana, otherwise known as Yu Kitakata, is wanted on suspicion of murder. If you know where he is, please do tell.
Wanted for murder? Huh. Because you know, I thought it was RK acting on your orders that killed Sawa-sensei. You think you can hide that fact forever? Even the cops in the field have their suspicions.
Do they? Well, the cubicle workers always resent the corner offices. Officers in the field complain about their superiors. I did the same thing back in my day.
Then why did you use thugs as your pawns instead of officers? Is that how Sawa-sensei got roped into this?
I'm afraid I'm not following.
You knew it was going to be a dirty job from the beginning. That's why you couldn't use anybody on the force. Or maybe you just weren't able to find an underling you could fully trust.
That's a good one.
Public security's only tricks are surveillance and call tracing. You leave the dirty work to the thugs.
That may be true, but it's enough to crush the likes of you.
I'm gonna ask just in case. Where is Soma now?
Hand over Kawana to me and there will be no more victims.
What?
Eso no va así.
Do you have a reason to protect him? I already know he's going around executing bullies. He's a disturbance to public order.
But he wasn't the one who killed Sawa-sensei.
I didn't come here to argue. I came to issue an ultimatum.
Nos estamos metiendo un poco en la boca del lobo, ¿eh? Joder, tío, ahora hay... No, voy a mis gatos. Voy a mis gatos. Hola. Uy, este es nuevo. Mochi. Mochi.
Stay safe.
Si doy la vuelta, ¿me dejará volver a hablar con el gato? Sí.
A name, huh?
Tú eres ganso. Le di comida, ¿verdad? Le voy a acariciar.
Who's a good boy?
Ah, qué lindo. Una vez más. Ay, no puedo. No puedo. Están aquí estos pendejos. Me voy. ¿A dónde tengo que ir? Ah, donde el abogado. Vale. Vamos donde el abogado. Tío, no he hecho ni carreras de drones. ¿Cómo se nota que este juego tiene más contenido, Porque no he ido ni a carreras de drones, ni al mayón, ni casi a las recreativas. Y no he parado de hacer cosas. Cuando nos pasemos el juego, voy a dedicar un día a ir a las recreativas, a jugar al mayón, a los drones. Luego ya lo avanzo por mi cuenta, pero un día aquí jugamos al mayón. Ya lo sé, Coloso, como todos. Como todos. Y estamos aquí destapando el complot de nuestra vida, del gobierno, y todos aquí queriendo ir al mayón.
Yagami-san, was everything okay back there? That man, Bondo, I knew something was off about him. Is he one of the men behind RK?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. He was trying to find out where Kawana was.
I see. That reminds me, Hoshino-kun seems to have heard some rumors about RK.
¿Ah, sí? ¿Qué has escuchado?
Hoshino-kun, did you pick up what the word is on RK?
Yeah. One of the bosses, Akutsu, came back to Kamurocho yesterday.
He's back?
He's number 2 in the group, isn't he?
Yeah, so he would probably know about Soma. Know where he is?
Well, I'm not sure if you're aware, Yagami-san, but RK owns some of the cabaret clubs in Kamurocho, and Akutsu manages them. If a girl makes a lot of sales, or if she becomes a rising star in the club, Akutsu apparently gives that girl a bonus, personally.
How do you know this stuff, Hoshino-kun?
Our clients come from all walks of life in Kamurocho, cabaret girls included.
So to sum it all up, a popular girl has a chance to meet Akutsu?
Yeah, but this week nobody was getting that chance. Until yesterday. Which is how I figured out Akutsu is back in Kamurocho. He must have been in Yokohama.
Oh, wow.
Es
That makes
verdad, tu
sense.
ruleta, José, voy.
But where exactly in Kamurocho is he?
Se me ha olvidado.
That's the part I don't know. RK bosses never sleep in the same place twice. Gotta keep the cops off their trail.
But despite the risk, Akutsu still reaches out to popular girls.
Hey, I'm not even mad. In fact, I'm up for the challenge.
Otra vez esta.
Awesome, Sari-san. If you can rock the cabaret gig again, you can hook Akutsu.
It'd be an undercover mission to infiltrate RK. Super risky. But damn if I don't want to see Saori-san transform one more time! I can't help it!
What the hell's gotten into you?
Se ha emocionado.
Are there any bars we know for sure that RK owns?
There is. You remember Queen Rouge, the place Saori-san snuck into a long time ago? RK recently took over the management there.
Queen Rouge. What about the owner? Still the same guy?
Yep, he's still there, one of the original employees. Only thing is, it used to be a classy spot, but they've cut a lot of corners. The vibe has probably changed a lot.
Really? Well, maybe that means I can afford to go.
Hey, totally! I want to go too.
Ahora,
This is
venga,
no
vamos
time to
todos.
be idiots.
Okay, well, Sari-san, you'll need the whole makeover again. I can take point on that.
No need, I'll be fine.
Huh?
Just the other day, Mari-san and I figured out what kind of makeup goes over well with RK. I'll just go with that.
With Mari? Well, counterpoint, I think a man might know better what men like.
With all due respect, don't judge what you haven't seen.
Oh, really?
Yagami, que te calles la boca. Sí, cállate la boca. Que de verdad cada vez que hablas sube el pan, hijo mío. Vale, siguiente trofeo para José. Es probable que haya, porque cuando acabemos capítulo puede ser.
Okay, I'll leave it to you, Sari-san. Should have just kept my mouth shut.
Sí, deberías haber cerrado la
Believe
boca.
me, I'm not one to boast, but I'm confident my efforts are in the best interest of the mission.
That's the spirit. With Saori-kun here, Genda Law will have its doors open for another 20 years.
True. And we've got Yagami-san's wisdom, too.
All right, should we get on with the mission?
Let's do this.
Vale. Estoy listo, ¿sí? No tengo nada más que hacer. Llegaremos a diciembre y no lo tendrás. El platino. Puede ser, ¿eh? ¡Ah! Se pone la de la última vez.
Oh, wow. That is nice.
El de Marge Simpson.
You can thank Mari-san.
It's perfect. I'm really impressed.
Fine. Well then, shall we head over to Queen Bruges?
Oh,
Una
while you were
Tony.
doing your makeup, I talked to the owner about you coming in. Like Hoshino-kun said, there's apparently a system in place where a girl with great sales potential gets the attention of others.
Es el de Marge Simpson, sí, sí, es
Basically, I
ese.
just have to aim to be number one at the bar, right?
How confident are you?
I can't make any guarantees, but I'll give it my all.
Then I'm with you all the way, a lady. Something happened?
Esta mujer que no sabe andar con tacones. Pero nada de nada, ¿eh? Las perlas, claro, claro, la puse de cosplay de Marge Simpson. Este es el último outfit que nos hizo hacer. Nos daba la opción de hacer otro, pero yo le daba al mismo. Es que Marge Simpson mola un montón. Mira, no la veo. ¿Y por qué da 3 metros por detrás?
I pass by this place sometimes, but it's been a while since I've been inside.
The owner remembered you from last time. Said he wished you were there every night instead of just one.
The undercover cabaret girl of his dreams returns.
Oh, take this before you go. It's a wireless earpiece. If you end up going somewhere with Akutsu, we can use it to communicate. I'll be there in a flash if things go even remotely south.
Got it. I know you have my back, Yagami-san.
You bet. Good luck then.
Ah! Oh! Saori-san! Ah, it's you! Yeah.
Ese está
Looking
flipando.
at you takes me back to better days. You are a cut above. A sight for sore eyes.
Nice to see you again. Have you been well?
I'm fine. I'm fine! Well, that's a lie. Last time you were here, we were a good place. But times have only gotten tougher. Now, we're just a fast and cheap dive bar. With mediocre service.
Yes, I heard a bit about that.
Keep this on the down low, but the former owner lost a bet in Mahjong.
El pinche
So we
Mayón
sold the
arruinando
bar.
vidas.
We're under RK's management
Terrible.
now. Ever since they took over, we're just like every other CD place. We don't even make a profit unless we're shuffling people in and out, which of course impacts the girls' performance.
But I hear the girls with promise catch the eye of the RK members.
Haha! So you already know about that. Yes, RK treats people well who treat their bottom line well. If they notice a special girl, they'll give her a bonus to show their generosity. Or maybe Akutsu-san just wants to drink with cute girls.
Where do girls usually meet up with Akutsu-san?
No particular location. Just depends on his mood, I guess. Haha! But you have your eye on that bonus, I see. Well, if anyone can
Yo voy
get
a
it,
ser
it's
la
you,
primera del
Saori-san.
club, obviamente.
I'm rooting for you.
Aunque sea secundario, me da igual.
Can you hear me, Saori-san?
Yes.
So you got in okay. Just so you know, I think I'm gonna call for support.
Support?
Yeah, so in case you meet Akutsu, we'll be ready to pounce on him. But you'll be on your own until then.
Se puede, se puede.
So, are you the new girl the manager brought in? You're kind of older than I thought you'd be.
Bueno, veo que no son muy amigables, ¿eh?
I'm sorry. Nice to meet you.
What club were you at before this?
Oh, I'm usually an office worker, but I worked here once about 2 years ago.
What, so you just come back whenever you feel like it? Like some part-time gig? Really?
Sí,
You treat
porque
this
soy
job
mejor
like
que
it's a
tú.
cakewalk and expect us not to be offended?
En un día hice lo que tú en 2 años. Así que cállate la boca.
So,
Y quita,
I guess
desfilando.
tonight I should sit back and watch the professionals show me how it's done?
What? Are you dissing us?
What? You can haze new girls, but if they give it back, you lose your cool?
Excuse me?
Now. You can't scowl like that when customers are here to have a good time.
You little...
Wow. I thought you were just another snob, but you've got barbed wire where it counts.
Megu! You're gonna let a new chick talk to us this way?
Old or new doesn't matter. If you've got the goods, I have no complaints.
I'm going to do my best, and I'll try not to weigh you two down.
Saori-san, Megu-san, Kuriko-san, we have customers! Let's get to work!
Well, time for the new girl to show us what people see in her.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Bueno, se nos viene arriba, Saori, ¿eh? Se nos viene arriba.
Hello, I'm Megu. Welcome, I'm Kuniko.
I'm sorry. Nice to meet you.
Oh, Sarah-chan.
No,
Come sit
güey.
here.
¿En serio?
You're beautiful. Oh, the best of the bunch. Man, I am loving this
De la madre
place.
que nos parió. Hola, tu cola.
So, how are you?
No, terrible.
But, you know, I could make any prosecutor shake in his boots just by yelling, "Objection!"
That's awesome, you killer lawyer, you.
Los va a matar.
Why is Genda
Después de esto los va a matar.
For your information, I passed the national bar exam with top marks.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what's a bar exam?
Oh, you've got to be kidding. You ladies have really never heard of the bar exam? It's the toughest certification test in Japan.
Los va a matar después de
I've heard
esto.
of it.
Oh, so it's a certificate? Well, I passed kanji level 3 when I was in middle school.
That's not even comparable.
Kanji aptitude is a very fine certification.
Huh?
You passed your stupid bar exam how many years ago now?
Ah,
And you're still bragging about your scores? Seriously?
What? mm,
Sorry, John. You can't talk that way to a customer.
es que es muy
Oh,
complicado.
she's right. It's a dumb thing to brag about, isn't it? But the bar is really hard. Not everyone passes it. There's so much studying to do, day and night.
Oh my god, he's crying.
Alabar su logro de Chichinabo. Subir el ego. Venga,
I
va.
can't believe you became such a high-powered lawyer. Almost nobody has the brains to do that.
Yeah? You think so? That really means something coming from you, Saori-san.
From me, specifically? Why is that?
The pain.
What is it? Oh, you want some champagne?
What?
One bottle of champagne, please, for this fine young man here.
No, wait!
There's our Mr. Big Time Lawyer. So generous.
Ya se está vengando, ya se está vengando.
Is it okay if I have some too? What a blessing to have such a great protege.
Pero va borracho, Coloso, es que esto ya es complicado, ¿eh?
Sure.
So,
Aquí
which
hay
champagne
peligro
do
de
you
que se le
want?
vaya la
The
lengua.
best in the house, of course.
What?
Really? Wow!
Wait, is one bottle really enough for the 5 of us?
Sensei, please!
You're right. Let's make that 2 bottles of the premium stuff.
There you go. Now we're talking.
El otro.
Hoshino-kun.
Oh my god. Fine. It's fine.
Se acaba de arruinar.
Ah, all right. Now it's a party, ladies.
Really? Thank you!
No, borrachos ya van. Ahora se está aprovechando de que van borrachos.
Listen up, girls. This is a heck of a lot of fun. I'm having a great time. I tell you, I love cabaret clubs so much.
Me too, Genda-sensei. Especially this one. The customer service is on point. I wish I could come here every night and stay till morning.
Ay, Dios.
Oh, you two know just how to flatter us.
So true. Hey, in case you come back, would you like to reserve a bottle in your name? You guys are lawyers, so I'm sure you can afford it.
Well, we're not a big firm. But you know what? Let's do it!
Nice one, boss. You're the best.
3 escotes y ya se arruinan.
Uh-oh. What's wrong, Saori-san? You're looking kind of gloomy there. Come on, how about a smile?
Yeah, Saori-kun. I was thinking, if you could be just a bit friendlier,
Ay, Dios.
you'd be the belle of the ball.
Do you guys already know, Saori-san?
Tío, de verdad.
You act like you're good friends.
Putos borrachos.
They do seem pretty close, right?
Huh? I don't know. But would it be so wrong if we did know each other?
Of course not, but this does happen to be our first meeting. Silly sensei.
The first time? Is it really, though?
You're both teasing me so much. Poor Megu-san and Kuniko-san are giving me dirty looks.
Well, I mean, that's because...
Something does seem fishy.
Sí, por Dios, cambia de tema. Me van a pillar. ¡Oh! Lo va a flipar.
They're suspicious of us, Hoshino-sensei.
What, Saori-san?
But I just can't seem to control myself.
Ay, Dios. Ay, Dios.
Oh, am I being too naughty?
Hay que distraerle.
Hoshino-kun, this is inappropriate.
Hay que distraerle.
Stop this. Now, both of you.
Oh, excuse me? Can we get that girl at this table too?
Yes? You mean Saori-san?
Oh, oh, me too!
Wait a minute, what about
No
us?
seas guarro.
Oh my! Please, everyone. She's only one person.
Mira, ahora todo el mundo me quiere.
I guess the new girl's a hit.
She sure showed us up. This is crazy.
Además va borracho, mañana ni se acuerda. Pero el del club sí, ya soy la mejor.
We concede defeat, Saori-san.
I'm so sorry we were rude before.
Oh, please. I just got lucky tonight.
Yeah, right. I don't think I could have done better than you in any department. You're a natural at conversation, and so sexy too.
I learned a lot, actually. And woo, I drank a lot more than usual.
Thanks for the hard work, you three. I bet you barely got any praise. It was one customer after another. What a night! We haven't had this good a take in a while. And it's all thanks to Saori-san.
No, I couldn't have done it without Megu-san and Kuniko-san at my side.
Come on, it was pretty obvious who the MVP was this evening.
Boss, seeing as you're here, does that mean Saori-san's getting a bonus?
That she is. Who would have thought this could happen on her first day? All I can say is, wow. Akutsu-san wants to meet you, show his appreciation by giving you the bonus himself. There's already a taxi waiting outside.
Really? That is so awesome. No kidding. So the bonus thing is real, huh? I hope I get one someday.
Encima motivada a las chicas, ¿sabes?
So, where exactly is Akutsu-san waiting for me?
Apparently it's a surprise. He doesn't just let that information.
Bueno, eso no mola tanto, pero he conseguido mi objetivo.
In Kamurocho. And don't worry, I'm told there'll be another cab to take you home.
I see. Well then, I'm looking forward to it.
Don't worry, Saori-san. I'm standing by. If you need me, I'll be there in a flash.
Driver, could you tell me where we're headed?
Oh, we're almost there, miss.
We're not leaving Kamurocho, are we?
No. No need to worry.
I think he's driving to the Thug Hangout, the underground club. That's where I met Soma for the first time. I thought it had been shut down, but maybe they opened it back up.
We'll be arriving soon.
Saori-san, I presume? We've been expecting you. You are very beautiful. Akutsu-san will be happy.
Thank you for inviting me.
RK takes care of people who keep the cash flowing.
Parné.
The fact you're here means you have a talent for it. You're one of us now, Saori-san. If you would follow me.
Certainly.
Bueno, mira, a las chicas les rodean de chicos guapos y a los chicos las rodean de
Here
chicas
she is,
guapas.
Akutsu-san.
Bueno, está bastante
Tonight's
equilibrado.
heroine, Saori-san from Queen Rouge.
Ah, and I see why. You're hotter than your reputation. Come here. Let me give you some motivation to keep at it.
I've heard so much about you, Akutsu-san. It's a pleasure to meet someone so famous.
Have a seat. I'm not gonna ask you to pour after a hard night's work. This sake is not cheap. That's cool though, right? Gotta show my appreciation, don't I?
Oh, there's no need for that.
Well, on to the moment of truth. Your bonus. 1 million yen. Quite a stack of cash for an office worker. Yeah.
Me ha pillado.
It's a big pile of money for anyone.
Oh, even for lawyers?
Me ha pillado.
Shirosaki-sensei?
Pero el millón de yenes me lo puedo llevar.
This lady lawyer came poking around before. Except she was trying to find out about Kauai at the time.
You see, when it comes to Kamurocho, we have eyes.
Ay, es verdad.
Anybody suspicious gets reported to us fast.
Normal que me
Most of the guys
pillen.
working for me or Soma are spies in the police force. And now, we've got a law lady in the bag. So, what do you want with me? Who sent you here, huh?
Well, this took a turn for the worse, didn't it?
You're only just noticing that. Kinda slow for a lawyer, aren't you?
Vaya.
Oh, I didn't mean for me. It just got worse. For you.
Toma, ahí está Yagami. Oye, ¿y Kaito? ¿Cómo estará, tío?
You were harder to find than I thought, Akutsu.
Claro, ahora me ayuda el otro. Porque Kaito sigue en el hospital.
So it was you pulling Saori-chan's strings.
Hell of a sight. Some piece of shit ex-Tojo man thinks he's king of the hill now?
Don't make me laugh. You're the worthless pile of shit, Higashi. Props for having the spine to show up here without backup. And after you barely escaped with your life, Yagami.
Hold that thought. This isn't the whole party.
Huh?
The only
Kaito?
guy I really want to fuck up is Soma.
La camisa, JC, la camisa.
To settle for you losers tonight.
¡Vamos! Kaito ya está recuperado. ¡Vamos!
Just stay dead, huh?
Me encanta Kaito.
Nice work, Sari-san.
De verdad es que es mi
We'll take it
personaje
from here,
favorito
but did you
del
ring the gong
Judgment,
for us?
Kaito. Me encanta.
Nothing kicks off a fight better than a beauty ringing a gong.
Yeah. Give us something to get the mood going.
Okay, well then. Gentlemen, do your worst!
Get ready.
Let's go!
Hell yeah!
Grande Coloso, que descanses y muchas gracias por pasarte por aquí. Animito con el curro. Ay, Dios. Tío Kaito. De verdad es que me encanta, ¿eh? Ese hombre. ¡Ay, Dios! Que este era el pesado que no me dejaba ni respirar. Es verdad. ¿Pero por qué tengo esta técnica? ¡Pero dale! ¡Dios, qué horror! ¡Tío del cuchillito! No. Vete que el otro ha puesto agresivo. Vale. Uf. Pero ¿por qué no se pone mirando para este? Tío. Cuando hay varios enemigos, hacerle focus a uno está complicado, ¿eh? Está bastante complicado. ¡No! A ver, ¿podéis matar a ese ya? Vale, ya está. Vale. Enfocamos. Tío. ¡Le he dado a la X! Tío, qué estafa. Le he dado a la X. Au. Levanta. Cágame. Vale, ahora quiero una mesa. O un sillón. Vale. Ya está. Perfecto. El inmobiliario está OP.
You can't run anymore, Akatsu. Can we talk now? Where's Soma? Where's he hiding?
I don't know. He moves around more than I do.
Really? He really just another one of his pawns? Just gonna cover for him and obey his every word?
Soma can tell when someone's lying. He's always been able to. I won't be able to get away with bullshitting him. Friend or foe, if he finds a traitor, he stomps the rat dead. He can sniff out the faintest scent of betrayal. That's why I've always told him the truth. No point trying to BS him. In this business, nothing beats the ability to detect liars.
You serious right now? You're buying into some bullshit rumors, dumbass.
You just don't fucking get it, man. He can practically see the future. He was the first to bail from the Tojo clan. Usually, you need a shit ton of money to leave a clan if you don't want to be killed. That's what it's like to be a Yakuza.
Huh. Remember who you're talking to, asshole.
Exacto. Recuerda quién es Kaito.
He somehow knew there was no future for the Tojo, so he jumped ship. With no money and not even a word to the bosses, just up and left.
There's no way he could get away with that.
That's what I thought. I said the same thing to him when he was leaving. I warned him, they'll fucking erase you. The bastard just laughed. He said the clan was finished. No way could they kill him. Then he had the balls to give me advice. Said I should get out too and not worry about it.
What did he mean by that?
By that point, the Tojo clan didn't have the resources to properly deal with defectors. Soma understood that. And sure enough, he left without a word, and nobody ever tried to fuck with him.
It's true. Soma was the first guy to slip out. No doubt the dude knew what was up.
While the Tojo clan was limping to its grave, Soma went underground and built the arcade network all by himself.
And that's how you became his errand boy.
What do you expect? I can't control Soma. I'm just the public face of RK. He holds the reins. I've been cool with that ever since I joined.
At least you're enough of a man to admit what you are.
No le quedaba otra de todas formas,
Soma's
así
being
que...
used by public security. Did you know that?
Public security?
Why was Soma looking for Shinya Kawai in Kamurocho?
I don't know. All I heard was somebody hired him to do that.
Why is he after Kawana? How are Soma and public security linked? Give me something. Doesn't it at least ring a bell?
I don't know, man. The fuck you mean ring a bell? I don't know shit.
Wait. Nah. But maybe.
What is it?
Doc, is it possible that Soma himself is public security?
¿Qué dices?
Soma
Sería muy loco eso, ¿eh?
What do you mean?
Well, public security trains people to become spies, so they can infiltrate and collect intel.
¿En serio sería un espía?
Left-wing, anti-establishment citizens groups. You get the
Buah,
picture.
eso sí que sería
They usually
loquísimo.
try to find a weak spot in the org, someone they can turn to their side.
No, eso sería loquísimo.
So yeah, that's one way to do it. But sometimes a cop who's already in public security goes undercover to infiltrate something like a Yakuza organization.
A ver,
What you
tiene
get is a
sentido lo que está
Yakuza who knows
diciendo, pero
everything
sería
about the
loquísimo, ¿eh?
and would be super good at sniffing out liars.
You're saying Soma is actually an undercover agent?
LOL.
You heard what this fool said. Soma figured out the Tojo clan didn't have a future, so he ditched them. You think some street punk's got that kind of foresight? He couldn't.
¿Qué
Unless he had
dices?
intel from the law. That'd be a different beast. He'd have to know the Tojo clan and Kamurocho like the back of his hand.
Tú.
Including knowing that the Tojo clan will dissolve
Me he
soon.
pegado con un poli en secreta.
And then after he gets out, what does he do next? He makes a place for all the Yakuza coming out of the Tojo clan to find each other, right? Where public security can easily monitor them.
Cuadra,
That's
cuadra.
why RK is still coming to ex-Tojo clan Yakuza like me.
In other words, RK was founded by public security to manage all the displaced Yakuza?
Sure as hell sounds like their MO. No matter how many crime rings they bring down, another...
Escúchame, sí, cuadra. ¿Pero un policía infiltrado mataría a una civil? Sí, porque son órdenes de seguridad nacional. O sea, ¿me estás diciendo que el gobierno ha matado a una profesora? Tú, muy loco.
always pops up in its place. This way, public security doesn't have to start from scratch. They can just keep tabs on all the free agents.
But it's mind-blowing that they'd install their own leader.
Sure as hell sounds like collusion to me.
Soma? An undercover public security agent? Shit.
Por eso
We gotta move.
encubrir
Cut the fucking
todo
chit-chat.
y que no salga en ningún lado, claro.
He's gonna be fucking
Joder.
listening in on us right now. If he's public security,
Hola,
heard all
Carne.
that.
No. Ya están aquí.
Get your shit together, Akatsu. What does it matter?
Don't you get it? There's no way he'd want anyone else to fucking know!
¡Lol!
Stop shooting!
Vale, dudas despejadas. ¡Tú! ¡Le han acribillado a tiros!
Damn it. They found us.
Fuck, tío. ¡El topo! José, este trofeo va para ti, el topo. No podría ser mejor título, ya que te dedicas a campear y a ir así agachadito cual topo, aprendiendo de Andrés. Claro que sí. José, este trofeo va para... No lo ves, pero se llama el topo. Mira. Ahí está, el topo. Trofeo dedicado para nuestro querido campero. Que lo disfrutes. Ay, no. Ay, no he guardado. Soy gilipollas. Culpa de José. Ahora guardo.
To return justice to the courtroom, Yagami makes a series of bold moves.
Tú, pero estoy flipando, ¿eh?
However, Bondo, the man behind public security, makes a power play of his own, and the murderous Soma is still at large.
Lo de Soma
is
es
believed to be a
que
plant
este
from
sea un
public
agente
security,
infiltrado.
but that knowledge comes at a fatal price.
Estoy putos locos, tío. O sea, para nada me lo hubiese imaginado. Se queda el pego muy bien. Alimentar a la víbora, capítulo 12.
So the two shooters were dressed as policemen?
No.
Yes, they're the ones who shot Akutsu.
Bueno, eran policías. No creo que se tratasen de
They couldn't have been
policías.
real officers, though, right?
Sí, yo creo que sí.
I'm guessing Soma gave uniforms to 2 of his own guys.
¿Tú crees? No sé yo,
Regardless of their affiliation, they were there on Soma's orders. Kaito-san's theory is that he's actually a public security agent.
Get this, talk. In America, they call people who go undercover moles.
Moles, huh?
If this really was public security, I can't believe they'd go so far as murder.
A unos
Soma
cuantos, de
probably
hecho.
thinks he's backed into a corner. Word got out he's been a plant since his Tojo days. Not even being the head honcho will save him. He'd be nothing but a rat. And RK's got plenty of ex-Tojo in it who'd want his head for that.
I hadn't considered that.
Those fake cops tried to take us out too. They'll silence anyone who gets in the way.
Hey, you think your office could post some officers at Genda's? At least for tonight.
Sure, I can get that arranged.
Shouldn't you guys have protection too, though?
I appreciate the concern. But Kaito-san and Higashi are ex-Yakuza. Not exactly a good mix, you know?
Yeah. Not happening.
You said it. Thanks, but no thanks.
Soma's probably gonna head even deeper underground after all this. But if we can track him down, we'll get the dirt on public security we need. Then we can do right by Sawa-sensei, and even bring Kawana and Reiko Kusamoto to justice.
Alright, we get it. Let's walk Saori-san back to her office first, though. We'll save the rest for tomorrow.
Good idea. Don't worry, Saori-san. You should be safe from here on.
Ah, what gives, sorry? You change up your look and the guys line up to protect you?
Maybe you should put some effort into it once in a while yourself.
Are you telling me this isn't effort?
¡Hala! El comentario. Vale, voy a guardar que no he guardado antes. Vámonos. Pero voy corriendo, chavales, así que dense vida. Adiós. Nada, nada. Yo sigo corriendo. Ay, no, les voy a tener que pegar. Está aquí. Adiós. ¿Tú qué? ¿Tú no querías pegarme también? ¿Ya está? Vale, vamos. Ay, Dios, las gotas.
Oh,
Qué
hey.
terrible.
Heard it was a rough night. You all right?
When I heard Akatsu was shot, I just froze. All I could think was, what if something happened to Saori-san?
Couldn't spare a thought for us?
Well, we're glad everyone's safe.
Yeah, but Soma got the jump on us. He's a bigger threat than we thought.
What do you mean by that?
We think he's working undercover for public security.
Ellos ya dicen su teoría como si
It's
fuese
a new
verdad,
development.
¿sabes?
I'm sure it puts a damper on Genda-sensei and Hoshino-kun's big night out.
Huh? Well, I only showed up because Hoshino-kun talked me into it.
You said you wanted to see what it was like in there, too!
Did I really? I don't recall that.
Incredible. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to go change.
To put it lightly,
Terrible.
looks like you guys are in for the cold shoulder for a while.
Interesting. If what you say is true, a public security agent is scooping up thugs into RK.
Yeah, and his name's Kazuki Soma. We haven't confirmed it yet. But if he really is an undercover agent, then everything starts to make sense. Public security gets to use RK as their pawns, who feed them intel from the streets.
All those scumbags are just working for public security without even knowing it.
But that setup is exactly what let Soma and RK grow so successful in the first place. For example, I'm sure the guys who killed Akatsu are RK, but they were definitely decked out in real police gear. Soma's role in public security would make getting that gear easy.
If that's true, we can't trust anyone in uniform now. Should we be concerned about the police downstairs?
Don't worry. They're here thanks to Mafia.
All things considered, can't the police do anything about Soma?
Well, according to public security, there's no one by that name on record, so that's a dead end.
They must have wiped him from their files already.
Soma had to have been in the Tojo clan for 10 years minimum. He and Akutsu were both in the Nikkyo Consortium. Higashi knows more about that stuff than me, though.
Okay, we'll ask him about it tomorrow then.
Sounds good.
Vale. Quiero ir a subir otra barra de la novia. Para digerir todo lo que estamos viviendo. Pero no es aquí. Así que tengo que coger un taxi. No, a cogerse de las manitas, no. Era... No era el de abajo del todo, ¿no? ¡Ay, no! Si estoy en Kamurocho. Ay, tío, qué retraso. Tengo que ir a Hincho primero. No, viva el amor con esta no. De verdad, me cae como el culo. La Emily esta. Vale. Estará aquí, supongo. Ay, es verdad. 2000 yenes cada vez que tengo que ir a ver. ¡Viva el amor, ¡Viva el amor! Joder. Qué caro el amor. Ya, JC. Pero cuesta mucho.
Emily-chan.
Yeah.
Pero... Ah, vale. A ver, hablemos. Comportamiento canino. Ah, o sea que las conversaciones que escucho por ahí me dan de tema conversación. Regalo. Tío, todo lo que sea no hacer cosas con ella. Como me tenga que mover me da pereza, ¿eh? ¡Ojo! Ya está, ¿no? Ahora, toma por culo. Esto fue rápido.
Thanks for the
Eso
drinks.
fue muy rápido. A veces me siento un can y ando en busca de perras. Dios, espero, Raxo, que no ligues así, ¿eh? Por el bien de todos. Vale, quiero ir aquí a ver si se ha descubierto alguna misión secundaria. Venga, que le subo otra barra. Vale. Primero voy a ver si tengo más misiones secundarias. Y después voy a la estación. Creo que tenía que subirla hasta el 4, ¿no? Es que quiero que veáis lo que pasa cuando llega el noviazgo. Que es mucho más divertido que en el 1. Porque en el 1 no pasaba nada. En el 1 literalmente no pasaba nada. Te decían, bueno, ahora puedes quedar con ella en plan novia y tal, no sé qué, y ya está. ¿Todavía no? ¿Pero cuándo me van a dar esto? A lo mejor es postgame. Vamos para allá. Es para el otro lado. Yagami. Pero bueno. Todos los caminos llevan a Roma. No, no, no. Adiós, adiós. Estoy ocupado. Y da lo mismo si no las veía nunca más. Sí, sí, daba igual, ¿eh? Las dejé en visto y ahí se quedaron. Pero es que eran todas, de verdad. Es que en el 1 todas las tías eran niñas. Esta es más mayor, pero es que es retrasada. No me ponen ni una normal, tío. A ver. Oh, este es el listo. A ver, ven. Al final me tengo que pegar. Bueno, esta me dirá de que es la S cuando me la camele, será una tontería como la copa de un piano. Y me atropella el coche.
Really, guys?
Encima me pita. ¿Te esperas?
Takayuki. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Antojo de comida china. Ya van a antojar, tío. Ya van a antojar. ¡Qué hambre! Es que no he merendado. No, no me van a dar hambre.
Takayuki.
¡Ay, Dios, la manita,
you also worked at a high school?
Yeah. I'm a club counselor over at Serio High. Like for the Mystery Research Club.
Oh, wow. So you work directly with the kids.
I wonder what you were like in high school.
I wasn't too different from how I am now. I went to some super generic high school in Tokyo. But I still had a good time.
I'm guessing you were popular, even back then.
I'd say I was. People would
Que no hay
confess their
manita
undying
hasta
love
que
to
me
me
digas de qué
all
va
the
la...
time.
¿Ah?
That's...
Han aprendido. La IA aprende a agarrar más de la mano. ¡No! ¡No! Ya llegó. Esa.
Yeah.
¿Por qué no la pagas tú? ¡No, claro! Joder, así también me sabe a mí la comida mejor, ¿sabes? Ah, claro. Si cuando como contigo, la comida sabe mejor ya. ¿Quién paga, amiga? ¿Quién paga? No me gusta esa mujer. ¿Qué le voy a hacer? El pelo otra vez, Yagami. El bolso.
Isn't that...
Right? A customer just handed it to me. I hear it costs a couple $100,000.
Are you serious?
A younger guy.
Pues uno que se la quiere
He said he was the president of some
agenciar,
mobile
digámoslo
game
así.
Oh.
But there's plenty of things more important than money, right?
El bolso, ¿no?
Yeah.
Que me va a invitar a cenar, dice.
Takayuki, what do you value more than money?
Comer, dormir, no verte. Que no me den la mano. Ser tú mismo.
Wow, that's pretty deep. Hey, what's it like to be a detective? Is that when the real Takayuki comes out?
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm happy for you.
Qué mal lo estoy pasando.
I'd say so. I can pretty much do what I want on the job. And I like getting to talk to different people.
I see.
Totally. I like what I do.
Vale.
By the way,
Es el mismo que de la otra vez, Yagami.
Yeah, I decided to ditch the uniform today. The owner's sure been scowling.
I see.
What about what I'm wearing now? Be honest.
Yeah.
Aw, well, thank you. Gotta say, it's hard to pull off leather and denim. Don't want to look like a cowgirl.
Hold on.
Thanks! This is my favorite outfit, so getting complimented is
Ya,
the
ya.
icing on the cake.
Ya, solo te pones
By the
ese.
way, you
Hola,
totally
Bizar.
rock the leather and denim look, Takayuki.
Ya, también, solo me pongo eso. Tenemos muchas cosas en común, Emily.
I like how our fashion tastes match.
Ahora no puedo, Bizar. Estoy sufriendo muchos derrames cerebrales. Va a tener que esperar.
What? Why are you staring?
Qué lamentable.
Whoa! Beautiful, you say.
Espera que se ofende.
You're sweet. I get called cute all the time, but beautiful. Not something I hear often enough. You're pretty beautiful yourself, Takayuki.
Ay, pero no he llegado. Eso es que no he elegido las respuestas buenas, ¿eh?
Hmm? Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Hmm? Does that mean...
Y si vas sola, no sé, siempre es una opción, ¿sabes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
¿En qué país no se puede hacer eso? Porque aquí también se hace, ¿eh?
Emily-chan.
Mm-hmm. Hey!
Bueno, que nos hemos puesto profundos.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Takayuki.
Yeah.
Lección de vida, chavales, ¿estáis cogiendo nota?
Yeah.
Podré subirle la barra a tope y olvidarme de ella ya. ¡Se ha equivocado de dirección! ¡Aprovecha, Yagami! ¡No! ¡Viene corriendo! Mierda, tío. ¿Cómo de lejos está esto? Voy a tardar 3 años en llegar.
Even though there's some things you'd rather forget, no?
True. But forgetting's not so easy. I spent so much time trying to run from the past. But once I confronted it head on, I learned it could push me forward.
¡Quiero correr!
I ought to take a leaf from your book.
Le he rayado, le he rayado. Le he rayado, ha tardado en venir, ha tardado en venir. Vale, ya está. Dios, cómo vibra esa copa.
Ah.
Bueno. Bueno.
Ah.
Oi! Hey.
¿Ah?
Bueno. Estos no saben con quién están hablando.
¡Oh!
¿Aquí? Bueno, me ha salido un regalo en Pokémon y no puedo usarlo porque he visto a 5 personas con Pokémon. ¿Cómo? Me ha salido un regalo en Pokémon y no puedo usarlo porque he visto a 5 personas con Pokémon. No entiendo eso. Necesito más info, Kenji. ¡Hala! Que se lo tira a la cara. No, espera que van a ser colegas al final.
Yeah.
De Pokémon Chat. Sigo sin entender una mierda. ¿En serio, really, ese topicazo?
¿Ah? No thank you, I think.
Ya ves, Raxo, aquí lo pintas muy fácil, ¿eh? Pero realmente todos cambian cuando el otro planta cara. Realmente eso manda un buen mensaje.
I guess so.
Pero si Camurocho me pilla más cerca.
It's Susie.
Huh? Does that mean...
Takayuki!
¿Y será aleatorio o qué? Es aleatorio, ojo. Mola. ¿Y cómo has conseguido el regalo?
Yeah.
20 minutos. Ok, en 20 minutos probamos. Claro, se lo acaba de hacer, Twins. ¿Ya no puedo seguir con esta mujer? ¿Pago 2K? No me va a dejar, ¿no? Pero voy a ver. Ah, pues sí. No puedo hablar de nada. He acabado con los temas de conversación. Le voy a dar un regalo. El anillo. Pues no le ha molado mucho, ¿eh? Bueno, para lo que me ha costado... Al centro de bateo, que así voy subiendo. Me la ruseo a base de centro de bateo. A ver si subo otra barra.
Here we go.
Pam, 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 pam.
All right. Nice.
Pim, 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 pim. He elegido un destino lejano para que no tenga que ir de la manita, Twins. Está todo pensado. Así el juego te pone ahí directamente. 1000 de IQ. ¡No! No hables, que te distraes.
Nice.
Pim, 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 pim. Pero si le he dado. Terrible, ya no llego. Me queda uno, qué lamentable. Oh, eso no le va a subir, ¿eh? Eso no le va a subir. Por poquito. Da igual, voy a seguir yendo ahí hasta que suba la barra. No, 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 volvemos a quedar, no, vamos otra vez. además tengo que hacer todo lo de bateo, así que me viene perfecto. Estoy avanzando por 2. Pero me tengo que concentrar, no me despistéis.
All right. Yeah.
Pim, 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 pim.
Nice.
Nada de fantasmas que me tapen toda la pantalla. Ni JCs tirándome caca. Pim, 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 pim,
Nice.
pim, pim. Si estoy leyendo, ¿eh? Que conste. ¡Ahí! ¿Ves? ¡Ya! Me distraigo yo sola.
Yeah. Nice.
Ya está. Está hecho.
Yeah.
Ahora sí. The winner. Nice, nice. Creo que tengo que jugar 3 veces, ¿no? Según cómo botee la barra, ahora lo miro. Pero creo que sí.
Here we go. All right.
Yep.
Nice.
¿Y esa bola? What the fuck?
Yeah.
¿Cómo tira esa bola así? Uf.
Nice. Yep. Yeah.
Bueno, me sirve.
Yep.
¡No!
Nice.
Tío, no me lo puedo creer. Al lío. Ay, no he mirado los premios de esto.
Here we go.
Seguro que hay otro pase gratis aquí.
All right.
Aquí ya las bolas se complican, ¿eh?
Yep.
Dios, tío, es que esa no me da tiempo, ¿eh?
Yeah.
Al menos le da.
Nice. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Listo. Vale, bien.
Nice.
Bueno, claro, los premios no puedo mirar ahora, estoy con esta mujer. Y por fallar antes. Una más. Falle o gane, una más. Bueno, ahora me van a tirar las bolas chungas. Más bolas chungas, supongo.
All right. Yep.
Tío, le he dado. El delay que me quejo de los dardos, pues... Aquí está.
Nice. Yeah.
Adiós.
Nice. Yep. Yeah.
Vale, bien. Uf. Casi, ¿eh? Y escucha esos pasos detrás mía. He llegado. ¿Ya? No, ¿verdad? Esto hay que subir otra. Pero ya no me deja, ¿no? Ah, ya no me deja. Pues tengo que subir otra barra. Dios, qué pesadez. A no ser que ahora me escriba, sí, nos vamos. No lo sé, Twins, igual sí, ¿eh? Igual sí piden rango ese. A Kamurocho. Ahora lo miro. Vamos a misión principal. A ver. ¿Dónde está? Ese es el golf. Claro, que teníamos golf, tú. ¿Y esto qué? ¿Qué? ¿Dónde está el bateo? Aquí. No, no parece. Dios, pega un montón, ¿eh? No, pero el rango ese no. A esta mujer. ¿Ves? Es que tengo un ojo ya.
Excuse me.
A ver, no es tan difícil realmente, ¿eh? Pero hay que concentrarse y a veces cuesta. Pero nos falta una barra para subirla. Pues como sea más de una barra, chiquito coñazo, ¿eh? Vale. A las recreativas, que no se pueden usar. No he visto ardillas. Mira, ahí hay una ardilla. Tío. Os voy a pegar porque quiero esa ardilla. ¿Otro? Tú te la llevas.
And stay down. What could this mean?
Tío, estoy con una transmisión. De verdad, ¿eh? No respetan, tío.
What a waste.
Vamos a ver.
Bingo.
No está mal. Esto me da conversación para la tía. Debería. Tío, están hablando de comida. No. No, 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 no. Sí, se nota que hoy ya no toso tanto, verás mañana. Mañana otra vez en la mierda, por ser retrasada. Y me lo mereceré. Ya, twins. Y tanto, ¿eh?
Hello?
Yagamishi, this is Tsukumo. We have a problem. The Yokohama Liumang were attacked this morning.
What? Attacked by who?
RK. They've been boosting their numbers in Ijincho. They're probably hunting Kawana. Fortunately, he seems to have escaped them, but he's gone completely off the grid again.
Ooh.
How bad was it for the Liumang?
Several are wounded, according to Tesso-san.
Did any of them see Soma during the attack?
I haven't heard for certain. All I know is that it was total chaos.
I see. Okay,
What's the plan, Yagamishi?
I'm gonna dig into Soma's past. I feel like there's something there. Could you keep trying Kawana?
Your wish is my command. See you.
¿Y usted qué hace con los niños ahí jugando?
What's up, Doc? Sorry, folks. My shift started. One of you take over.
Oh, I'll do it, Kaito.
Great. Don't forget to block. Got it?
I won't.
Oh, man. You're a rock star to these kids.
Crazy, right? You should see Higashi with them, though.
Really?
Higashi-san, Yagami-sensei is here for you.
Lose that sensei shit, you idiot. No honorifics for assholes.
In that case, that Yagami asshole is here for you.
Talk about its emotion.
Vaya dos.
Right.
Me encanta porque
Well,
se
I
lo
do know
toman
a
a
thing or two
broma,
about
¿sabes?
Soma's Tojo clan days. He swore under the Nikyo Consortium, a direct family.
The Nikyo Consortium was a pretty big deal. Even if they did bite the dust with the main family.
Right. Among them, Soma and Akutsu were both looking like officer candidates. Apparently, the Nikyo's role in the family was to handle off-the-record dirty work. No matter how much they raked in, the higher-ups took their cut and left a mess. Those two got hung out to dry, basically. Nevertheless, they sucked it up and hoped they'd be the ones on top someday. But, as you know, the Tojo clan got hit hard, disbanding before they ever even got their shot. They devoted years to the family, all to get nothing in return.
I'd be willing to buy that for Akutsu. But if Kaito-san is right, Soma was working the Tojo clan from the inside for public security. That's how he knew sooner than anyone else that the Tojo was on the way out. Being undercover, he could see the writing on the wall and plan accordingly. That's why he founded the criminal network RK, so he could gather up and monitor all the ex-Yakuza at once.
Okay, now that you mention it, RK has been dipping into the shady side of Kamurocho. They're strong-arming anyone who acts without their blessing first. You want to do shady shit? You need an RK permit these days.
Yeah, that's why the Soma's an undercover agent theory makes sense to me. If we find a concrete link between him and public security, then we'll know for sure. Higashi, who might have known Soma back then? Someone with authority, who'd know how he joined the Tojo clan.
Well, let's see. Would the Nikyo president work?
President? Not patriarch?
Same shit. His name's Irie, but whatever kind of boss he was then, now he's just another champion district drunk.
I have some questions for him. Once I have the link between Soma and public security, it'll all fall into place.
I don't know, man. You want to meet him, knock yourself out. He spends his days at a joint called Earth Angel.
Gotcha.
I'll come with you, Doc.